Hi guys, and welcome back. Sorry I'm a little sweaty because summer is back in Florida and we have right now about 98 degrees in the shop. So a little red here, but ignore that. My video today is going to be about tools you should take with you on your trips. I want to show you what I carry in my bike, which is right there. And you make your own selection, what works for you, but you really need to have tools with you because when you're on the side of the road, it really sucks when you don't have anything with you. All right, so let's start with what I carry personally. This is my bike here. I do have the luxury of having a saddlebags, which not everybody have, but anyway, let me show you what I have and give you my own opinion about it. So there's my tools. I have some other stuff. Let me see. I'm gonna get that now. I gotta to complete everything I have with me. So I think this is about it. So let's go back to the table here. Let me open this up. Again, if you don't have a hard bags that keep water away, I do recommend carrying your tools in some sort of waterproof deal, like a big Ziploc bag or something. But okay, so this is what I have. So let me show you the content here. So I have a pretty handy dandy screwdriver here that I can switch the heads. So I have all of these screwdrivers just with one handle, which is kind of nice. I don't know what that was, so I don't need that. Then I have sockets right here. It's some basic sockets, two short extensions, and ratchet. I have no fancy tools here because in the bike, you know, you almost never use it. Then I have all these wrenches. I want to show you some alternatives that you don't really have to have everything I have, or not so much stuff, but me mechanic, I always look at the worst. So then I got this other stuff. So okay, so let me put this away. So here I'm just leaving the sockets, and I'm going to put this bag away, make it a little less confusing, and then I'm going to go through what I have. Okay, so look, I got pliers. You definitely need some pliers. I got cutting tool, which you can make you can have a smaller one. Then I got wrenches. I got quite a bit of wrenches. There's the alternative, which is not as good, but it's better than nothing. You can carry a couple of sizes of these, which would pretty much take care of the smaller and the bigger size bolts, but not always you can fit. So, you know, I carry pretty much because I have a standard bike, and also I like some metric tools with me because sometimes they double up as, you know, same size as standard. Metric standard kind of meet in some areas, so some points. So let me show you here. So I got 10 millimeter. So from metric, I got 10 millimeter twice. Because, you know, your battery is gonna have 10 millimeter and some other stuff. I got all this is standard. I think there's a 7 and 8 right there, and then everything else is standard exception. Okay, I got 12 here, which is just kind of an oddball, but you never know. Maybe I need to help somebody on the side of the road. I don't know, I just threw it in there. But I got all the small guys. Then some of them I got double, like 7/16s I got double. 9/6, there's a half inch. 9/16s and 14 is pretty much the same. So if you need to hold, you know, nut and a bolt to loosen up, that helps. So this is kind of like the basic. I don't have everything, but this covers pretty good amount. Important part for me is a test light. I do have a test light because how are you going to troubleshoot electrical problem? I do have a piece of wire. Sometimes you got to jump something, or even if you're not a mechanic, somebody else can help you. Somebody can help you, but if you don't have the tools, nobody can help you. I got electrical tape, which is good for not just electrical stuff, but sometimes you can tape something together temporary just to make it to the next exit or whatever, wherever you are. I have Allen wrenches, just standard, because I ride a Harley. If I had a Japanese bike, I would have metric ones. I do not recommend having this type of stuff with you because it's garbage. You can't loosen anything up with it. A lot of people buy it because, oh, this is nice and compact, but it sucks. I don't like it. I do have fuses, and this is a fuse meter. I just bought it one time actually in an auto parts store when I was stuck. I had some issues, so I just kept it in the bike ever since then. So I don't have a hammer. I figure I can pick up a rock on the side of the road if I need to hammer something. But I think this is kind of the basic. So you want to have a screwdrivers, flathead, Phillips. You want to have wrenches, or at least these two guys to you know, subsidize these wrenches. Then some pliers, cutting tool. You can find a smaller one. It's kind of big. Test light is a really big help sometimes, especially when you have an older bike or you have aftermarket add-ons and your turn signals or brake light doesn't work. It's nice to know if you have power going into it or not. Wire, there's this. So, you know, it's not much, but I have this pretty cool cool pouch that I got in one time in a bike I bought. So I kept it, but you can also just put everything in some, you know, microfiber rag and put it in a big Ziploc bag and have it in your bike. So if you have a, for example, sport bike, okay, this one is stripped down, but you know, there's fairings. So you got to look at all your fairings and see like what kind of tools do I need to get the fairings off, get to the seat because the battery is under the seat. You know, maybe you need to get to the airbox, or I don't know. So you don't know what's going to happen on the side of the road. Be able to take, I don't know, tighten up your mirror. Same with here. On this bike, the battery is on the side, but it's nice to be able to take the seat off, or tighten up your license plate if it gets loose when you 100 miles from home. So these are just some of the things to think about when you try to put tools together for your own motorcycle. Also, I just thought about, as far as, you know, you're concerned where to put it, this is really small. This is more for like sunglasses or something, but you can get a bigger bag like this. And even if you have a stripped down chopper style bike, you can have one of these bags here on the side of the bike, and they'll accommodate all the tools you need. On the sport bike, you usually have space under the back seat that you can just access with the key, so you don't need tools for that. Okay guys, I think that's about it. You know, just please carry tools with you, and I'll see you in the next video.